Hey everybody, welcome to Dr. Skate Down. Before we get into the video, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. If you want to join our hockey team, it's free. Click subscribe, hit the notification bell to all. Thank you all so much, and let's get started. I want to do a video on the New Jersey Devils. With the victory tonight over the Ottawa Senators, it makes it 8 straight victories, and they're on a great streak right now. Keep it going, boys. Very impressive, and it was a fun game tonight. It was a bit back and forth, but it was a fun game to watch nonetheless. But I want to also talk about in this video is Martin Brodeur's new role with the organization. It was announced prior to the game tonight, so a lot of good Devils news today. So please stay with me throughout. It should be a fun video. So the New Jersey Devils, they named Martin Brodeur Executive VP of Hockey Ops. Brodeur said, "This decision allows me to commit all of my time to the hockey side and focus on achieving the ultimate goal of our players, the tremendous fans, and the entire organization." So with this new role, Marty's new duties will include personnel decisions, player recruitment, scouting and overseeing the team's goaltending development department, also roster management and transactions. So with this new role, he's shifting more to the player side as he was more involved with the business end prior. And they did say it was a multiple year contract. They didn't say how many years. So we'll have Marty with the Devils organization for a while, and that's exactly what we want. We want the GOAT in New Jersey because this is where he belongs. So yeah, keep him here. You're grooming him for something big in the near future. I don't want to say near future, but in the future, he's learning more and more. So eventually, his role will be a GM down the line. So he even said it. They talked about it. He wants to learn as much as he possibly can before he takes on that role. And having Fitzgerald and Brodeur at the helm of this, it's great for the Devils organization. You have two great hockey minds trying to build a great team for the future, and that's exactly what we're seeing now. So yeah, I love this. We heard this earlier prior to the game. And during the game, the Devils win 4-3 in overtime, and the streak continues at 8. So the Devils are now 11-3-0, 22 points. Looking at the game tonight, the Devils outshot the Senators 41-28, but the hits and the blocks were in favor of the Senators. Hits were 14-6, blocks were 23-11. Looking at the scoring, Tomas Tatar started it. The Devils had a 1-0 lead. Shane Pinto tied the game 1-1. Travis Hamonic scored for the Senators to give them a 2-1 lead. And then Nico Hischier scored a beautiful goal to tie the game up at 2. It was extremely similar to the last goal he scored against the Calgary Flames. Same exact move, and I think this is a move he's been practicing. He talked about it, at the last post game, how he kind of made a little head fake, went to the side and shot it, and it was extremely similar to that last goal. It was a nice goal, and I'll talk more about Hischier in a bit. But in the second period, so going into the second period, it was tied at 2. Miles Wood scored in the second period. He was in front of the net. The puck kind of took weird bounces off of Ottawa Senators. It was lying there for him, and Wood just battered it in. Devils took a 3-2 lead. Shane Pinto tied it up. And in overtime, Nico Hischier scored on a beautiful deflection from, they were on a power play late in the overtime. And Jack Hughes fed Dougie Hamilton for a slap shot. Nico Hischier deflected it. So, just to talk about the game a bit, Nico Hischier, 2 goals. He has a 6-game point streak, 5 goals, 4 assists, 9 points during that time. And for the season, he's got 8 goals, 8 assists, 16 points. And what could you say about Nico this year? He's just had a fantastic year and looking like a totally different player than he did from last year. His puck protection is clearly evident. The way he's attacking the front of the net, the way he's just playing defense, the way he's scoring goals this year, he just looks sensational. He's definitely a player that's leading us to where we are. So definitely, Nico, I'm praying for you to have a full and healthy year, and just keep continuing this because you could have a really, really breakout year for the New Jersey Devils. The BMW line each had a point. Jack Hughes had 2 assists. Akira Schmid, and I want to talk about Schmid. Vitek Vanecek in the third period, Chabot was coming in and hit him. Vitek Vanecek suffered an injury, and Akira Schmid came in and played sensational. Made 7 saves, made some key saves in his 14 minutes played tonight. Later in the third, he did make some saves, but in overtime, he shined. And I got worried in overtime. The Devils took a penalty, and having the Ottawa Senators do have some potent offense. They have Claude Giroux, they have Stutzla, they have DeBrincat, they have Kachuk. They have a lot of players they can throw at you. Pinto was having an insane game. Batherson, this is a good team. It really is. And once they start clicking, this is going to be a team that's going to be set up very well for the future. And in overtime, when you're throwing all these players at you, and you have a tired defense that was really scrambling out there, and Schmid made like 3 or 4 sensational saves, and I mean really tough saves. They were shots very close to him, in the slot, side to side. He just made really good saves and kept us in this game. And I was worried. Whenever you're in overtime and you draw up and you have a penalty and you have 4 against 3, it's tough. It's tough to maintain. And the Devils played great, and they went the other way. And with 40 seconds left, the Devils drew a penalty, and that's where their power play went to work. Where Hughes passed it to Hamilton. Hamilton took the slap shot, and Nico Hischier was in front and deflected it. So Hamilton, when he was skated off, he did say that it wasn't my goal; it was Nico that got it, and good for him for doing that. But it was just a great game to watch. I thought this was going to be a game where, with those teams that aren't playing as well, they come into your building and they kind of steal a victory. I thought this was going to be one of those games, and the Devils played great. It was a resilient victory. One of those back and forth games that, again, could have went either way. And, the Devils played great. Schmid came in, earned his first career NHL victory, which congratulations to him. He really helped us out. And, with Vanecek's injury, Ryan Novozinski did tweet that he said that Lindy Ruff said there's no concern with Vitek Vanecek's injury. He left the game for precautionary reasons, so they wanted to keep him just okay for this game going into the next one. So they'll reevaluate things in practice tomorrow and see where he's at. So we'll have to wait and see. But it's a vote of confidence to hear this, especially when Mackenzie Blackwood's going to be out for a while. We can't afford to lose Vitek Vanecek too. But Schmid came in, played well. We have Dawes down in Utica as well. So we got players who can step up and help for the time being. But hopefully Vitek Vanecek's okay. So comment below what you think about this victory. What did you think about the whole Brodeur news? Comment below and let me know. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate your time. Smash that like button. And if you haven't done so, subscribe to Hockey Skate Down. It's free. And join our hockey team. Thank you all so much. Have a great rest of the day. Have a great night. Take it easy. Stay safe.